Well, boys and girls, I ran the Dakota. I took it to Dundalk. Dundalk usually has like 1 or 2 trucks turn out, and yesterday I was the only truck there. Figure 8 racing. I took it out for best decorated because why not? I didn't think I was going to be able to run it at all, so I took it out for best decorated. Was able to actually do the figure 8 racing, but I didn't think it was going to be fair if I went into the figure 8 racing because I would have thrown so much dirt into all the actual figure 8 racers. I was able to actually wheel this thing around the blocks by drifting and doing the corners and holding on. It was actually hilariously fun, but I was shooting 35 feet of rooster tails with these dirt bike tires, so unfortunately I did not figure 8 race it, but I thought it would have been extremely cool. When it came to Mini Smash, it was 2 of my friends and another guy with a Ford Focus. I guess it was his second derby ever. And my friends, I really didn't care what they thought. So I went up to the guy with the Focus and said, "Hey man, can I run my truck with you guys? Like, there's only 3 that are registered. So if I go in there, it'll be 4. And he goes, "It's only my second derby." I said, "I'll take it easy on you." I didn't even get to hit him once. He got me good though. But I didn't even get to hit him once. And then unfortunately his car got taken out or died or something, and then it was just me and 2 of my buddies within 45 seconds, and I nosed this Durango or Dakota so bad. That's right, look at that frame, it's on the ground against a Lumina, one of my buddy's Luminas. I went nose to nose with it at about half track, and I think the Lumina actually may have done a little bit better than the Dakota. And yeah, so we don't have doubles on the front. We just have regular tires, no tubes, no nothing, just off of a van. The dirt bike tires were amazing. Mint. This one here actually popped as I loaded on the trailer, and then I tied it down. As I tied it down, it let go. So you held on to the end, my buddy. Rear bumper didn't do great. Sides didn't do that great. But what I really found cool is when I was in the seat, I could look back and I could see this tire because of how bad the wheel wells were rotted out, and I could see myself digging a hole. So before I got properly stuck, I could actually stop and then go forward and try to come back again. It was kind of nice. But right off the bat, I did lose this tie rod, and it did slow me down a bit, but if I just turned to driver's side and gave it all the beans, man, she kept going. She ended up dying because, well, the heater looks like it melted. It looked like I had the heater on, but the battery's actually dead inside of this truck, unfortunately. I'm not sure if it heat seized or not, so what we're probably going to do within the next week or so is we're going to charge up this battery, and then we're going to try to see if it starts again. And then if it starts, then I get to try to straighten my very first nosed up frame. I've straightened a lot of frames before, but I haven't straightened a nosed frame before. But guys, this thing was completely stock other than the bumper and the plate holding the bumper on. There is not extra cab mounts, there's no threaded rod. I didn't upgrade any of the ball joints, tie rods, nothing. And what happened was it kind of bent right here at the floor, and I noticed it at my second shot against the W body because the hood got much higher or my cab got much lower, and I think it was a combination of both because I couldn't see over the hood anymore. But the back frame is actually starting to bend down right here, right at my seatbelt on both sides, so that kind of sucks. Looks like the frame's starting to break right there as well, but leaf springs are still straight. Everything is still half decent. It's still good in the back, but I couldn't really use the back because every time I tried backing up, the front tire would do that. But the front, man, I let her go. Kind of impressed, kind of let down a bit. I wouldn't have wanted to go that fast, you know what I mean? One thing I did like about the truck is how quickly I was able to whip it around in the small track, but something I really didn't like is I pretty much almost lost this finger. I see it moving there. So what happened is I went to back up and I threw my hand on the back of here, and I didn't notice my finger went in between the box and the cab, and when I hit, I think it was Roy in 05, the box and cab became one, and it kind of pinched my finger in there pretty aggressively, and it's still pretty sore today. I got it out of there. I haven't seen the in-car video yet, but I actually remember sitting there looking at my finger to see if it was still there, because it sucked. It wasn't very nice, I'll tell you that. The reason I got this truck is Buddy says it was overheating on him on the road, and it kind of overheated on me. I think there's head gasket issues with this truck. It is a little V6 in there, but Buddy, she had the power, she had the jam, and I was having fun. Honestly, I was doing donuts out there for the best decorated car and stuff like that, and I found it hilarious how fast this thing could whip around that track. I actually started drifting it around one of the figure 8 posts there, and I felt like Lightning McQueen there because I was turning the wrong way to go the right way. But had a comment in one of my build videos, why do I put the spray foam around the hinges? It has nothing to do with the hinges. What it does is it holds the fuse panel in place. And guys, I don't want that fuses going everywhere. Electrical kills you, so just keep the electrical out of the way and you'll be good. But yeah, this one here, if I was to run it again, it wouldn't be this weekend, it would be next weekend. So, oh my god, look at the boxes ripped. I thought this was a pretty solid box back here, but looks like it's ripping out right there. So if I'm going to run this again, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do dimples on the top of the frame, because you can see it here a little better. She's kinking right here and she's starting to go down. I don't want that. I want it to go up. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to bend it, like cut a V here or something, and then try to bend her up or something. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. It's definitely going to need some cosmetic love, that's for sure. She's a little beat and bruised, but honestly, guys, I think it's still half decently good. I think. Like I said, I've never pulled down a nose before. I think I got the proper stuff to do it. What I need is just to lift the back end as high as I can, chain the front end to the ground, and then slowly lower the back end with blocks where I want it to bend up. So I think I can do it. It's just my door system's not the best. My tie downs are in there. I don't want to do it to my trailer because honestly, guys, if I bend the shit out of this trailer, I'm going to be upset. And then I can use the Walden to lift it and then lower it. So I think I have everything I need to help bend this thing straight, and I really hope that I can just put a radiator into it and then a new battery and then do a little bit more plating on it as a repair plates and then some notching in the back, and I think it will be good. But no, I had a lot of fun. Dakota, the power out of it never stumbled until she got so hot, and I knew it was getting hot. At that point in time, I just started turning right and going fast. So do you guys want to see me get this thing fixed? The next time I will be running it, if I do fix it, more quotations or bunny ears, it will be going against Pro Trucks. And when I say Pro Trucks, I mean Super Duties, 2500 HDs, Dodge full frame solid axle trucks, and I will be the smallest truck out there, and this thing will get eaten. And I think it'll be fun. So leave your comments down below. If I'm missing anything on how to straighten the front end, definitely leave a comment, because guys, full frames are not my cup of tea. I'm a Camry guy. I am a unibody front wheel drive guy. These full frame rear wheel drives, I don't know. I don't even know how I didn't even break a drive shaft, to be honest, because that is like, that's U-joint territory. That is, I'm encroaching there. So thanks for watching, guys. Harley says hello. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow on Zach's Workshop.